Hello guys, welcome back. This is your boy Osmosis back on it, and such a great opportunity to be with you guys. This is the third week of March, and a good look at gold and expectation for gold. So what are we expecting for gold? This was last week close for gold. Gold closed. This was upper week rather. This was the first, I think. Yeah, this is the third week. So the first week, this was the first week candle for gold, and price has been inside that candle on the weekly time frame. Price has been in there, and this really gives me some confirmation on some particular things, and what are the things that got my attention on gold. First thing first, this is the order flow for gold presently. Price, let me move higher. Price has been following this order flow from here precisely because we have this unmitigated demand here. Price mitigates this order flow here, and then puts is inside candle here. Is the last man here. So we have this mitigation from here. This is rally base. This is rally base rally. This is a rally base rally formation. Rally base rally. Price came, mitigate, breaks this, spend some days, tap into this rally base rally again, which signify continuation. We tapped into it regardless, and on a lower time frame we will still create a lower time frame entry from this particular candle, and price tapped into it and we poof. So we still have the order flow going, and we have this imbalance here. I think I should use this as imbalance also. So let me just put imbalance this weekly and daily. I just want to see the imbalance here. I like mine to be in the middle. Yeah, I have imbalance here that needs to be filled. Also, I have imbalance here also that needs to be filled. Okay, so I have imbalance here, I have imbalance here, and I also have present imbalance here also that needs to be filled. So I have this imbalance waiting to be filled. So the other flow has actually kicking, and price has been going good, but if I want to see a buy setup on gold, I will need to revisit this OB here. I would love price to come back to this OB. So for the meantime, I think we are presently correcting, and for us to correct it may take a lot of days for price to do this correction. So let's go down to daily to see what daily have for us. Now on daily we can see that we have quite a lot of mitigation on daily. You can see here is the recent order flow. We have this tapped into this continuation, and price continues. I think I should zoom in so that we could see the order flow from that particular zone. So from this particular zone we have price mitigating this demand here. We have several demands here mitigated. but order flow keep pushing price higher and keep building up liquidity, and price continuing to buy. Price retraced into this. We have this also internal retracement chalk, and price retraced. We tap into this. We have a rally, we have a base, and we have a rally. So we have a drop base rally here, which is one demand here, and we have a rally base rally, which is another demand here. So we have two demand in this zone. At the near time frame, this is the zone I'm looking at. So with order flow, I would love to take this zone as my next buy zone. So I'll just wait and see how price can create more liquidity, just as it created liquidity here for some while before price taps into it and have this long hook. So I feel price is correcting presently. We're in the correcting phase on gold, so you have to take things quite easy with gold. Don't force yourself on gold presently. That's just what I would say. Don't force yourself, because price is quite thin on gold. So on the daily, we've seen a bearish engulfing followed by a correction candle, and we still have more sell setups looking, and we break the last low, which was Friday's last week low. This is last week Friday, and yes, I think so. This is Friday, yes, last week. So we have Monday, Tuesday pumped well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then this is Monday. Monday is, I probably don't like trading on Monday because there's a lot of liquidity on Monday, so I personally don't like to be one of the liquidity, so I ignore trading on Monday, so I just let it go. And this is Monday. So what do we have on Monday? We have price just reacting in this zone. So for price to have break this 1 2 3, all I'm waiting for is a full body close of this Friday. Full body close of this Friday. So if we have a full body close, then we should have pump of sales next. So these are the zones I'm looking at. There are other zones in here, but I'm not seeing. There's a lot of imbalance here that needs to be filled. So price needs to create a lot of correction to create liquidity and to bring price into here for a pump. So let's go down to 4 hour. 4 hour starts the sell setups. 4 hour already start the sell setup. So where did the sell setup start on 4 hour? The sell setup starts here on 4 hour. When I spot this last candle, this push, we have this first drop, base, drop. You can see how massive that drop was. When I saw this, immediately I started looking for my 15-minute sell setup in here, and I saw this. What price did was immediately this candle closed, this candle came back and mitigated the 15 minutes supply and pushed, but I didn't get entry because I was waiting like 4 hours should close first before price retrace back here and we continue to sell. Honestly, I saw all the entries, but I didn't get entries on any. I didn't get, is either I wasn't picked or I didn't set my limits, so I didn't get entry on all the sell setups, but I was able to draw out my zone and see how price react inside my zone, and price did well inside the zone. So price retraced back, confirming that we are selling. So this was my highest high here in this rally here before the drop. I might probably use this base also, but I probably use this. I like this one better, so I use this stretch as my swing high and my swing low. Price came back into this other block 4 hour. Then on 15 minutes there's some continuation of supply here, from after which price breaks this and this taps into this supply here. this left an unmitigated supply, which price came in here and tapped into it, and price continued the sell, took out this immediate demand, which signifies that we are still selling. Then price came back to this order flow, and price did what? Took out the next low. So this confirms that we are bearish. So what is my next flow? My next flow is for this low to be taken. All this demand needs to be taken. This demand needs to be taken. So what will change my bias on this demand? This will change my bias on this demand. If this high gets taken, then something else needs to happen. 4-hour swing high, supply taking, then drop. This is what I want to see if this guy gets taken. So if this guy gets taken, that just signifies to me that we've changed the direction of the particular market and we are going higher. So I like this to be this. No, just like this to change. Okay, yeah, I like this. So on my 4-hour supply, this is my sell side liquidity that I'm looking at to take. So I will look for a supply in here, and let's go down to 45 minutes. So what do I have for my 45 minutes inside the sell side up? Inside this place, I've not seen a value factor. What I only saw is drop, and price is currently ranging inside this bearish. Yes, so price is creating something called accumulation inside here. What's going on? Okay, accumulation, and the visibility should be on. Okay, good. So price is creating accumulation inside here, which is a form of manipulation to distribution. So if price is creating manipulation, accumulation here is accumulating price in here, then where am I? There's one supply here which I don't trust. Now what happened here was this this buy here to sell should have been my OB. This buy here to sell should have been my OB. But if it was my OB, I might not get my entry. But I saw this drop, base drop, price came back into this OB, tapped the stop ons and break the low. So this buy, the whole buy to sell is supposed to be my hobby, which price would have just tapped me in. But I spot a liquidity and this liquidity here, so I felt like this candle here should have been my OB. But also looking at this candle here tapped into this fund and pushed the fund further down. So there's a lot of distraction from this OB that didn't make this OB work. So because this OB wasn't mitigated, now price took liquidity here, changed character, left an inducement here. So let me use this as inducement. So price use this as inducement here for the supply. But because gold is really volatile, I feel like gold will tap into this higher supply. I just have a feeling this is what gold wants to do. We'll tap into this higher supply. feel like price will tap into here. That's why. And meanwhile, this is my swing chalk, so there's a lot complicating this issue. Also, I have this trend line drawn, which seems like a descending channel, but is a lower time frame trend line, so I'm not really paying attention to the descending channel. I'm just using it for a correlation of my sell support. Also, I have this swing high and this swing low to know my discounted and my premium, and I see that this zone is very discounted for me because price presently tapped into equilibrium and shows some sign of accumulation in equilibrium, induce a lot of people in this equilibrium, and price will probably push up, tap into supply, and price will take out this sell side liquidity. So presently I'm still looking at these two zones, two supplies for gold, and I'm particularly waiting to see what will happen. This has one supply here, and that supply is the one reacting here. We have a drop based drop formation that took out this low, so this supply is better I draw it so that I can be can take it. Let me remove this so I don't want this anymore. So I have this supply here, 15-minute supply here is what price reacted to that give us this drop. So this supply is having inducement on top of it, so it's a false supply. So I'm just accumulating price in this zone, and I feel like price will manipulate before distribute. So hopefully this should be a whole B that will create that opportunity, but I don't want to risk it. I want to put my stop loss above this immediate high. I want to put my stop loss above this immediate high, and I want to see if the distribution occur. I want to see a drop base formation. I want to see a drop base drop formation, take out liquidity, drop base drop formation, then I'll come back to this base to continue my sell. So if I see that, or if I see a liquidity grab like this and change of character back to the fair value gap and OB, I go in second scenario. Or I think that's the two scenario I'm looking at, because this one is drop based drop formation, then this is a liquidity grab on this, tap into this, change of character, then price. So I feel this is the two setup longing to see. If I see these two setup, then I'm not going to miss this chance for the sales. I'm not going to miss this chance. I'll just wait to see this chance for the sales setup, and my target will be this low. This, my maximum target will be this low. I'll probably still hold some positions, but I would love to see a good confirmation before I can find myself inside this trade. I think that's that for now. Don't mind the fact that I have too many coloring. I just need my zones to know what's going on. More so, this zone looks order flow. If you can see order flow in this zone, order flow here, order flow here. So the order flow is giving me a signal that this setup might come out 90% than this. So I will just wait for a reaction in this zone. I'll wait to see a confirmation in this zone before entry, because to be honest, if you say it's set sell limit here and pay a stop loss here, you still meet up with what price is doing. But I love to have a precise entry. I love to have a precise entry. That's just what I love. I love to see price enters here, give me a drop, base drop formation, then I take my base, bam, I'm heading for here. But if I don't, yeah, I think that's that for gold for now, guys, for this week. So watch out for sell setup for this week. Love you guys. See you in the next week.